Meet Fumi Oda. She's the only employee at this small restaurant in upstate New York. Which means that she does everything from cooking to handling the restaurant's finances. Last month I spent a day with Fumi, following her routine as she went from task to task, taking orders and cooking in the midst of a global pandemic. But why and how did I end up here, 6 hours away from where I live in some random restaurant? Well, to tell the full story, I have to back up a couple of weeks. It was the end of November and I just came off a frustrating month of trying to jumpstart my production company. My cold emails were getting me nowhere and I began hating the 30-second commercials that I was making. The whole idea of my production company was to create a space to tell powerful stories, but instead I found myself doing the exact opposite. These videos, they had no depth, no purpose, and I knew that I had to rethink my approach. Okay, so I found myself just binge watching these Nike and Apple ads, and I don't know, I think it's because they're basically short films. And I started thinking, why can't I do this now? In fact, why can't all commercials blend with entertainment and feel like movies? You know, wouldn't this industry of annoying and skippable ads just be so much better? That was it. I should just tell meaningful stories for businesses, commercials that will actually bring value to the audience. But where do I start? What company is going to give me the time of day to make them a film? Suddenly, as I was just about to begin mapping out my business plan, I got a text. It was from a friend at my old school. He had just met a restaurant owner who was struggling to stay open because of the pandemic. He asked me if I wanted to make a film for her. No pay, just to help out the community. Without hesitation, I said yes. What perfect timing. Okay, so in my excitement to start this whole project, we decided to schedule the shoot for next Saturday, which isn't a lot of time to write a documentary and create a shot list, so I need to start gathering as much information as I possibly can as soon as possible. And I think the best place to start is with my friend who brought me into this whole thing. Yo. This is Tenzin, a talented filmmaker, photographer, and one of my first friends at university. Since I've dropped out of school, we haven't been able to work together, so this project's a pretty big deal.
One second. What's up? Yeah. What do you think you're doing for dinner?
Well, what do you want to get?
Whoa. Can I just take a look at the menu real quick?
Yeah.
That does look good. You want to say hi to Kai? I mean to
Ryan!
Here.
Kaiser!
Oh god, these things are comfy.
We're actually filming a part of the film right now.
Oh, I see that. You have the little recording icon on the top left.
Ooh, spicy.
You see the phone?
That's just, oh shit. Dude, you don't have a real camera? What are you, a fucking nerd?
Yeah, young Shaq West, and I'm a don going to jail. Alright, here we go. Alright, love you, Ryan. See you later.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so how did this all start out? How'd you even meet Fumi? And what's the story behind, like,
So when I first went into Fumi's place, like literally the first day, the first thing she said to me, she was like, "You're really cute." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And we kind of just started talking from there. Like every time I went there, she was always so nice and always complimenting me on like the most random stuff. I started getting involved and like really talking to her because one day I walked in and she was meeting with her financial advisor, and I overheard a conversation of basically them talking about how her business could only last for like 2 more months. It's just a combination of lack of business overall because of COVID, the landlord wanting her out so he could put in a new business there. And it was really, really heartbreaking to hear because, you know, you could see how much work she puts into keeping the business alive.
Hello. Hi. I just want to say thank you so much for donation. And I try to the best to stay courageous and to keep going with my business. So if you come to visit Ithaca again, please stop by cafe. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
There's like a local group called Save College Town that goes around and helps raise awareness for local businesses that need financial help. So I think in October of 2020, someone from Save College Town made a GoFundMe page for Fumi, and it got roughly $20,000 in donations in like 2 weeks or something like that. It was crazy. But like again, $20,000, that's 4 months of rent. She was probably on the verge of closing just before they had that fundraiser.
Hey,
Hi, how's it going?
I'm doing really well. Helena?
Yeah, Helena. Yeah.
Helena, okay.
So, Ithaca was my first home in America because I was born and raised in Brazil and I came here to America for college. One thing that I noticed about Ithaca was the small businesses. It's the bar that you had your first drink and when you turned 21. It's the restaurants where you celebrated finals weeks being over.
I think these local businesses are what make a place unique. And without them, that place loses its value.
I remember my friend and I, we used to do our homework at Cafe Pacific. Like if Fumi saw that we were having a bad day, she would slip us like free desserts.
Okay, so I am just scrolling through the GoFundMe. These comments, I don't know, they're so heartfelt, and it's amazing to see how much Fumi meant to people.
So one moment that I can recall is I remember taking my phone and just scrolling through all the comments that people had left for Fumi and reading them to Fumi. I was just scrolling through. I was like, so-and-so said this about you. She's like, hey, I know her, I know him. This is what he used to order. This is what she used to get. And she was like, no, like I want to send something to everybody. And I was like, no, like we want you to keep the money and make good use of it, yeah.
Okay, so because of COVID, the team will only consist of a few people. So there's Tenzin, who you guys have already met, and then there is Philip and Takif. Takif is another filmmaker who I've been working with since, I don't know, all the way back to high school. And Philip, he's been my closest friend since we were 4. So he's a great emotional support. So I'm packing up for the big day tomorrow. I haven't seen my college friends in months, so I'm kind of nervous and also excited to see them again. Okay, go.
They're just.
I see a guy.
Yo, what are you talking about?
Wait, hold on. Wait. My shoes.
Man, it feels so nice to see my college friends again. And to know that for 2 days I can pretend that I never really left. But to say that it doesn't feel strange would be a lie. I'm not a college student anymore. I'm not here to study or take tests. I'm just a visitor now, which feels a little surreal.
Philip, where are we going?
We're gonna say hi to Fumi for a little bit tonight because I just want to introduce myself and say hi before the big shoot tomorrow. I think physically being here, actually executing on the idea I set out to accomplish, I mean, stuff like this really does something to you, because the fear and the excitement, it's never felt stronger than now, than sitting in Ithaca and seeing all the people that this idea has brought together, and knowing that we have work to do. We have a story to tell for Fumi and for the Ithaca community.
Wow, they all cute guys.
It's a lot of pressure, which might sound silly because all of this is just a mental battle with myself. But I don't know, I'm just feeling a little nervous right now. I feel like I can't rest until this project is done. So. Hello. My hair is a fucking mess. Today's the day that we really get to work. I'm planning on waking them up soon. They're all asleep. It's 9 o'clock. They're all asleep still. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that we have to do. We gotta get a meeting at 11. Man, look at this. Tenzin's got all the gear that we'd ever need. This is freaking awesome. How are you feeling about today? Fumi doesn't open up until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we got some time to kill. Hold on, dude, I think I see Fumi setting up right now.
Hello.
Doing well. Are you excited? Okay, so before we actually interview Fumi, I want to interview an ex-employee that used to work here.
My name is Dale Schwartz. I worked here during the fall of 2019 and the spring of 2020. And I basically did everything that wasn't cooking. I would bring out food, I rang up the customers at the register, restock the fridge.
What does it feel like to work with Fumi?
It's a very, very homey feeling, actually. She's basically my Ithaca mom. She'll call me to check up on me, see how I'm doing, see if I'm busy. It doesn't feel corporate. It just seems like everybody knows who she is, and she knows who everybody else is.
Just finished up with Hideo's interview, and the shoot is going really well. We're getting shots a lot faster than I thought we were, and now really all we have to do is interview Fumi. She's a little nervous, but that's okay. I think it's gonna pass over after the first couple questions. I think she'll open up a little bit more. So if you could take off your mask just for the interview.
Okay.
Are we good? Yeah. Perfect. Great. Before we jump in, I want you to be as comfortable as possible. So if I ask you any questions and you don't feel comfortable with answering it, just please tell me. And also speak in full sentences.
Okay.
That's really it. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? Okay. So can you tell me your name and what your job here is?
Fumie Oda, job is manager.
So when you say, can you say my name is Fumi and my job is the manager?
My name is Fumi and manager do everything.
So what are the things that you do here?
Cook, cashier, serving people. I don't know.
Right, hold on. Put some breaks on. What? You know, we need like full sentences because we don't have.
Dude. Like, don't. It's fine.
No, right now it's like, it's not staying on. Like, just.
Oh, you can go if you need. What just happened? not even 10 minutes into what I thought would be at least a 2-hour interview, this story had crumbled into pieces. All of a sudden, this whole trip was starting to feel like another failed project. And the worst part is that this time, I dragged other people along with me. My friends, Fumi. But what was I doing wrong? Did I fail to do enough research? Should I have spent more time with Fumi? How could I possibly salvage this story? Well, maybe the only thing I could do was accept that it wasn't going to work out the way I expected. And so as our time with Fumi was quickly coming to an end, I did the only thing that came to my mind at that moment. I threw away the script. I was going to start over.
Hello. No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm cooking because people will
Yeah. Oh, we just want to watch you cook and then just like, I don't know, talk a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool.
I'm not just selling a food to make money.
Yeah.
Because to meet people it's fun and they learn from something from me. I learn from you.
You know,
So that's kind of precious of your life. Yeah, I think. And also I'm Japanese, so a lot of Japanese language people coming here to practice. And then I have a hard time always, mentally, physically, mentally, and then talk something, feel better. And then you can more have a hope. You can do more good, try to do something. That's the thing. Because life is not easy for everyone.
yeah.
That's why a lot of people come here is just wanted to talk, feel better, and then do it again.
Yeah.
That kind of people coming here, and if people don't care, they don't come here too.
You know?
It was at this point that I realized what Fumi was doing and what her business was really about.
Well, in Japan, when I go back, I think everywhere in Japan, just like Cathay Pacific. So that's what I'm saying, like a culture.
So you're trying to bring a part of Japan here.
Yeah, I think so.
The truth is that she doesn't really run a restaurant. I mean, she does, but I think her store is more like a sanctuary, a safe haven for herself and the customers who visit. It's a place for people to escape the daily grind and to have meaningful conversations, just like we were having that night.
Because I'm not just making, I feel how do I make it taste good. That's I think a chef's job. It's a good chef. Always think how do I make a good food. Not just like automatically like a McDonald's, just like a machine. If you like a food like a machine, doesn't taste good.
Yeah. So you gotta put some love into it.
Yeah, and then that's right. Yeah, love.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And
I'm really excited.
I've learned a lot from being here for like the past 8 hours.
Yeah, me
Thank
too.
you so
I
much.
learned from you. I think you're a very serious person. That's why.
I don't know. I don't know what they would say, but
I think very
think
serious.
so. It means this means a lot. So thank you
That
very
makes
much.
me more relaxed.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
And that was it. As the night came to an end, we ordered our food, packed our things, and said goodbye to Fumi and a restaurant that might not be there the next time I visit. I think more and more, I'm starting to realize that we build businesses not because we want to make money or seek any end result. Money and accomplishments are everywhere. But what's more unique, what's less easy to come by, is a chance to make an impact doing what you love. That's what building a business is all about. That's what Fumi and Cafe Pacific is all about. I was so busy trying to get things done, trying to make money and be successful, that I almost forgot how much fun it was to tell these stories, to have conversations and spend time with friends. I should go and explore these curious tendencies and learn from them. Who knows what stories I'll find.